I've tried to cut these corners, tried to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have. I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this long, hey. But holding it for a while, hey. Take me with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this long, hey. But holding it for a while, hey. Take me with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're climbing down and it's a long way up and you make the ground. But get up now, get up now. It's hard when you're falling down and it's a long way up and you make the round. Get up now, get up now. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting this long, hey. Holding it for a while, hey. Take me with me if I can. Dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. And the trumpets they go. Yeah, the trumpets they go. Is it weird that I hear violins whenever you're gone? Whenever you're gone. Is it weird that your ass remind me of a Kanye West song? Kanye West song. Is it weird that I hear it's when you're turning me on? Turning me on. Is it weird that your bra remind me of a Katy Perry song? Every time that you get undressed, I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. And they playing for you, girl. And the trumpets they go. Yeah. Yeah, the trumpets they go. Trumpets they go. Damn, is it weird that I hear angels every time that you mourn? Oh yeah, is it weird that your eyes remind me of a Coldplay song? Coldplay song. Is it weird that I hear trumpets when you're turning me on? Is it weird that your bra remind me of a Katy Perry song? Every time at you get undressed. I hear symphonies in my head. I wrote this song looking at you. Oh yeah. Every time you get on, every time that you get undressed, symphonies in my head, symphonies in my head. This song, looking at you, yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. I can count on them. There you go. There you go. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Diyos nagamhanan, nagbuhat sa langit ug yuta, sa mga butang makita ug dili makita. Halangdon ang himong ngalan, hangtod sa kahangturan.
Lord, open our eyes to see the real condition of our hearts. Place in us a clean heart, a heart that desires your righteousness, your loving kindness never fails us. Let your presence be known, God. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness, O God. Great is thy faithfulness.
A'udhu billahi syamil alim minasyaitanir rajim. Makalimuna gumasaling gagaw apo makinag ku mga duami. Ugi kaming kasasipat datar ka makalimuna agu gimririla. Amagbaloy agumanami kudini kapaguyag-uyag kuman gawi. Agu bagi kaming kasabagar para bilinding kami si kupa makatalinguma ang mga tiuba agu mga murala. Dingka pakaliwawar kami sumalibutang amasa agu pakalida sa kaming kakulangon mga tiuba. Allahumma amin, Allahumma amin.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, pero sa sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Lumalang araw ng buwan, maging pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling ko. Ang higaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng
Itaas po natin ang ating kanang kamay para sa panunumpa ng katapatan sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag, na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan, na pinakikilos ng sambayan ng makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa. Pilipinas kong mahal.
Diyos sa iyong Mindanao mabuhay, kay mahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masitlakon, malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling taning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Isa ka nunego maang magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, Mindanao mong natawan. Isado sa pamangkalima, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, Mindanao mong natawan. Isado sa pamangkalima, kami na minahalay. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Ligaya mong siyudad mabuhay.
to our Division Monitoring Supervisor, Mrs. Virginia N. Nadayag, to our School District Supervisor, Mrs. Ida Q. Canoy, to our beloved Principal, Mr. Zosimo B. Gomez, to our dear parents and teachers, guests, classmates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with utmost joy and pride to welcome you all to our moving up ceremony. We are so much happy for this big milestone in our young lives that we have survived junior high school despite of this pandemic brought by COVID-19. It seems that it is only yesterday when all of us were anxious of taking the challenge the distance learning. We were full of ifs and buts. We also thought that learning is impossible outside the four walls of the classroom. But look at us now. We are all gathered here to witness our virtual graduation. We made it! Congratulations everyone! Once again, on behalf of the grade 10 class batch 2020 to 2021, I welcome you all to our moving up ceremony.
Dr. Roy Angelo Gaso, CISO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, Iligan City Division. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for confirmation of ICEHS-Santiago High School Annex. The school year 2020-2021, composed of 97 male, 108 female, and a total of 205 learners. I hereby certify that these candidates for confirmation had fully satisfied the requirements of junior high school prescribed by the department. Sir, D now awaits your confirmation.
This is Roy Angelo E. Gaso, your Schools Division Superintendent. True to our commitment, basta iligan, number 1. Basta iligan, walang iwanan. DepEd Iligan is proud of you. Hence, by virtue of the authority vested in me, and upon the presentation of your school principal and certification of your supervisor, that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements set by the Department of Education for junior high school curriculum, I hereby confirm you completers this school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Grade 10 Lumarlin completers. Diego C. Abilis III. Renires S. Aceron. Irish L. Andaluz. Romor A. Bayutas. Mary Joy L. Biluya. Diana Ros H. Belos. Lance Jairus T. Bicoy. Regine M. Cantarona. Lance Ryan P. Carcalias. J. B. Katipay. Art Steve Gage S. Dalidig. Katrina Dave M. Dano. Joshua R. Dicalan. Charlito A. Deliarte Jr. John Paul A. Dimaampao. Brett Fanny A. Duron. Liden Faith B. Chavez. Myvi Jean C. Chavez. Kristen Joy D. Elio. Jomar Z. Encartes. Rowena Ingali. Donalyn Escala. Rosandra G. Gasco. Grace G. Gitungo. Raymond T. Hipos. Patrick C. Iglupas. Jane Razel C. Javier. Mary Grace B. Jimenez. Jenna May M. Lajon. Jenny Ross L. Lladas. Elizabeth P. Liamis. Princess Z. Luo. Maria Grace D. Malunhao. Princess April S. Marianas, Tricia K. V. Mayonado, Michael Alan O. Mirasol, Raymart B. Morales, Gerson R. Kembo, Denmark D. Restauro, Denzel A. Restauro, Mark John F. Romero, Clyde Dave P. Sanchez, RJ D. Torion, Nasef A. Osman.
Grade 10 Golfis Completers 2020-2021. Angelo R. Abraham, Charlene P. Aligado, Jasper Jan P. Arsinas, Roselyn Aryuha, Daniel Jid T. Atis, Aldrin B. Balindris, Marvin D. Balindris, Philip Michael M. Bibuhan, Juan Simer D. Cabatino, Karen Joy B. Catelio, Kemuel T. Concepcion, Christian C. Crido, Car Daniel G. Dalumpinis, Ryan C. De la Calzada, Jisan Y. Dumanho, Gapar B. Idris, Kurt Hero B. Galusino, Angela Joy A. Kalan, Kim Jude J. Largo, Eliza P. Yamis, Giselle N. Lumay, Osama Bin Laden J. Makabato, Jolo E. Mainar, Catherine D. Malulo, Annalyn S. Nunez, Laika C. Pacana, Isaiah N. Palacio, George III A. Pasqua, Anne Mary Grace P. Paipa, Charlene Joy L. Kidlat, Bianca Isabella N. Ramirez, Jamaica N. Rigor, Cyril Mi N. Rison, Justin Mi P. Serasti, Angeli A. Serion, Lucy Mi C. Tabi, Denbert Elboim Ray D. Tagoylo, Ritsin Mi J. Tero, Elia Keisha L. Torres, Chester C. Vasquez, Herb Vincent M. Bernice, Claudeline C. Yator, Franz Ian J. Zamora.
It is my honor to present to you Grade 10 Mackerel Completers, Bernadette B. Abing, Jazel Angeli B. Abong, Sandy S. Adlaon, Marjorie M. Alimpulos, Jamima Asli S. Ampaso, Sahara May M. Ampaso, with honors, Julius L. Angala, Juliana Verla L. Angala, Maria Ayesha O. Araco, Lester Neil O. Arocha, Precious Mana B. Paflor, Jenny A. Baldelamar, Jerson B. Paredo, James A. Bastatas, Sean Theo R. Villezas with honors, Jolo P. Bisandre, Jaima B. Binatara, Reggie T. Cabigis, Yumi Faith Cañete, Alberto J. Chavez, Kim C. Dagatan, Raymond P. Dagpin, Shelo C. Dinawanao, Stephanie C. Idubos, Rizalino G. Jimenez Jr., Adrian Donaldson S. Lamayo, Christian J. Libre, April Jane S. Mag-apo, Angeline H. Magallanes, Erica May C. Maghilo with honors, Davon S. Malagar, June C. Manampan Jr., Dithert P. Marapaw, Danica S. Machon with honors, Bleza Shin S. Montilla, Mary Charm Rose N. Nadaya with honors, Maria Angela G. Raup, Mary Joy C. Rica, Kyle Aaron A. Tablo, Venus T. Ilaya, and John Cedric E. Johnson.
Fish completers are the following: Jerica Jean D. Adlaon, Edmarim T. Adbalog, Lester A. Amamangpang, Gino E. Ambi, Oliver T. Ates, Phoebe Ezekiel J. Baba, Noel C. Bahen Jr., Lawrence L. Balier, April Rose C. Balos, John Roel P. Biking, Anthony B. Bergado, Arnold B. Cuervo, Sydney B. Dagapioso, Princess Fea O. Chavez, Kent Louis L. Gamon, Janelle P. Jimenteza, Desime T. Hinon, Chekamay E. Gomora, Krisha May L. Gonzalez, Fahad B. Ebra, Era Manit C. Iglopas, Lauren S. Iglopas, Peter John T. Horolan, Ana Cecilia I. Luisma, Princess Lana A. Luvitos, Janina C. Manampan, Janie Lu U. Mandana, Arjan Grace J. Mansbate, Mariniel D. Miano, Angel May R. Nadayag, Nelson L. Narandan Jr., Jerry Christ S. Umaging, Miguel Yele B. Padilla, Eloisa Jean A. Pascua, Earl R.J.S. Pat, Ruby Joy B. Pintian, G.N.G. Ramirez, Owen J. D. Villaber, and Alia A. Zaide.
Grade 10 Pelican L Completors. R. James M. Albania, Charles Glynn Kakayan, Ronnie M. Candia, Emmanuel G. Chavez, Carla Grace D. De La Cruz, Fircel R. Elago, Virgilio B. Figo Jr., Mian M. Lapura, Rodelio E. Leoncito Jr., Jennifer L. Mangilisan, Glendale E. Marujo, Jade Paulo D. Minyusa, Charmaine Joy Q. Ubando, Jedrel K. Ubina, Junel Ortilano, April Jen P. Paitan, Hanan M. Pangkatan, Kisavin N. Pakinggan, Rochelle M. Postrero, Ryan Philip C. Pueblos, Jovera G. Ramos, Noreen John L. Relevo, Donalyn C. Rica, Rudilen P. Ruasul, Anne-Marie D. Ruda, Leveres R. Rosales, Nada B. Salik, Lee Nicole L. Santiago, Liselmi V. Sario, Norain A. Saripada, Aileen T. Simbon Matso, Heraclio N. Tanawon Jr., Silene M. Tamay, Elmarie Z. Tambahuyo, Vincent A. Villarin, Ron Paul C. Villarina, Clark Vincent E. Vios, Melchor T. Ilaya,
Congratulations to all grade 10 academic excellence awardees. With high honors, Aileen T. Sinbon-Matso. With honors, Jerica Jean D. Adlac, Sahara May M. Angkaso, Sean Theo R. Belieses, Regine M. Cantarona, Layden Faith B. H. Chavez, Raymond T. Hipos, Fahad B. Ebra, Lorraine S. Iglopas, Mary Grace B. Jimenez, Elizabeth P. Liames, Erica May C. Maghilo, Danica S. Machon, Mary Charm Rose N. Nadayan, Miguel Elib P. Padilla, Jovera G. Ramos, Claudeline C. Yator. Once again, congratulations.
Hello and good afternoon to our honored guests, family, friends, Board of Trustees, teachers and staff, and to our school principal, Mr. Zosimo B. Gomez. And most importantly, to the distinguished class of 2020 to 2021. Welcome! I am very honored to give my speech and to commemorate all of our great memories and accomplishments. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all the people who have supported me from the very beginning. To my parents, my guardian, Mama Tata, thank you for everything, Ma. Thank you for the sacrifices you went through just for me to finish junior high school. Thank you for the support in any contest I joined in school. You are always there to cheer me up and told me not to give up. Thank you, Ma. Even you are not my real mother, you always treat me as one of your child. To my father, thank you so much, Pa. Even you can only provide financial support, I know someday we will meet. I miss you so much. Watch me as I capture the stars and be your pride, because I will do my best to make you proud. Thank you so much, Papa. You are always my inspiration. To my mommy, who is also not beside me, I thank her a lot for also being my mom. I know someday we will be together, but before that, I will try my best to be a successful person. One day, I will make you all proud. So watch me, and please, don't stop guiding me, as I'm still chasing my dreams and ambitions in life. To my teachers, thank you, Mom and Sir, for guiding me and making me a better student I am today. Thank you for the lessons and for the memories. I promise I will use them to achieve my dreams and be a great individual. To my classmates, who are also my friends, thank you for being with me through the good times and bad times. Because of you, we are all here now, moving on to our next chapter of our life. I hope that we will still be friends and still communicate with each other. Thank you for being a great part of my life. To the school, who served as my second home, thank you for letting my teachers being my parents and letting my classmates as being my siblings. To our Almighty Father, I would like to say thank you so much for letting me meet great people who taught me lessons and have them by my side through the brightest and darkest times. I thank you for guiding me the right way of my life. Thank you so much, Papa God, for all the blessings. And most of all, I would like to thank myself for not giving up. I thank myself for enduring all the sufferings. I thank myself for being a hardworking student and for choosing the right path and what is best for me. Well, we all did it. We all finished our journey in junior high school, but it's not yet the end. It's still the beginning, that we may face more challenges, more opportunities, and more memories. Well, for me, I can say, high school memories are something that you will treasure forever. These were the times I cried because of some projects that I can make it on time. The struggles, the breakdowns, and the stress everything I went through is nothing when I reach at school. When I met of my classmate, I forget all of my problems. They are one of the reasons why I am here today. Because without their advice and support, I am not who I am today. That's why I treasure my friends so much that I also treat them as a family. We really went through ups and downs, and sometimes we want to stop, but our spirit just can't handle, and it still chooses to move forward. Sometimes we also made mistakes, but that mistakes taught us as a lesson where we can use to improve ourselves more and be the better version of ourselves. Always remember to follow your heart and enjoy your life as you live, and as a youth, everything will pass, but the memories you shared with people will always last forever. Because of this pandemic, I wasn't able to meet my classmates every day. Since it's modular learning, I can say how this pandemic changed my life and how it affects my school activities. It taught me to be more independent and to rely on myself more. Self-study is not easy, but thanks to the learning plans and the teacher's instructions, I was able to understand it well. Also, by the help of the internet and by the help of my parents, I was able to answer my modules very smoothly. I can say it gives me improvement of myself as I deal it on my own. I managed to finish it on time and to help my friends whenever they also need help. This pandemic is not a hindrance for me. I understood this situation and tried to cooperate while I'm learning at home. This is a challenge for me that I need to get through. And here I am now, proudly talking to all of you. And I would like to take this opportunity to say congratulations to my fellow grade 10 batchmates. We all did it. Moving on, we thought this was a big place back then, but our ambition is growing too big. And now this place is too small. It seems like only yesterday that we are growing up. Let's not forget those things, but put them away. This place smells like us. Let us remember this scent wherever we go. We cried and laughed a lot, but it was so beautiful. Thank you, Iligan City ICEHS-Santiago Annex. Let's go! Let's say goodbye to this place that we are attached and we need to go and move on. Now let's go to a higher level. I look back for a moment as I took the last walk of our empty room. Times we cried and laughed. Once again, congratulations and keep chasing the stars as we deserve all of this. Now is the time to move on for the next chapter of our life. Thank you.
Kung ito man ang huling awiting na awitin, nais kong malaman mong ika'y bahagi na ng buhay ko. At kung may huling sasabihin, nais kong sanggiting, niligyan mo ng kulay ang mundo. Kasama kitang lumuha. Dahil sa'yo ako'y may pag-asa. Ang awiting ito'y para sa'yo. At kung maubos ang tinig, di magsisisi. Dahil iyong narinig mula sa labig ko. Salamat, salamat.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Sa atong buutan o malagaron nga Division School Superintendent, si Roy Gaso, sa tanang mga district supervisors, sa tanang mga principals sa nakalinlatin natong mga eskwela, sa high school o sa grade school, sa ato mga faculty and staff, sa ato nga mga mapasigarbuhon nga mga ginikanan, sa ato mga graduates, sa tanan nga mga graduates sa elementarya o sa high school. Ako una sa tanmingon, daghang kay salamat sa inyong pagsakripisyo aron ang atong mga kabataan unan makatapos sa ilang pag-eskwela sa ang sa elementarya o sa high school. Ug alang usab sa mga kabataan, ako mag-ingon ang inyong pagpaningkamot sa kalampusan sa unahan, wala mahuman niining inyong paggraduar karon, kundi nagsugod pa lamang. Inyong paningkamutan ang pagsubay sa dalan nga gitudlo sa inyong mga ginikanan, gitudlo sa atong panggamhanan, gitudlo sa atong mga maestro maestra, alang sa inyong kaayuhan ug mapuhon ug alang usab sa kaayuhan sa atong dakbayan ug sa inyo labi na gayud sa inyong pamilya. Ang mga sakripisyo nga gihatag sa atong mga magtutudlo aron kamo maumol diha sa letra o sa numero ang mga sakripisyo nga gihatag sa inyong mga ginikanan aron gayon kamo makaeskwela. Inyo kining tan-awon nga utang nga buot sa inyong pagpadayon sa pagkapot sa umaabot sa inyong kalampusan nga kini inyong paabuton pinaagi usab sa dakong pagtuo nga ang Dios magabay kaninyo, magiya kaninyo ug maghatag usab og bunga o kabulahanan sa inyong mga paningkamot. So again, sa tanan nga mga nagsakripisyo alang sa paggraduar sa itong mga kabataan, daghang kayong salamat. Ug alang sa mga kabataan nga mong graduar karon, congratulations and God bless you all. Basta Iligan, number 1. Basta Iligan, walang iwanan.
Mayong adlaw kanatong tanan sa atong mga kabataan nga magtapos sa kinder, sa elementarya o sa senior high, sa mga magtutudlo, sa mga ginikanan nga kanunay nagpaluyo sa ilahang mga anak aron makatapos lang taliwala nining pandemya. Mopaabot ko sa inyo sa ako ang mainitong congratulations kay nining panahon sa pandemya. Kitang tanan nagsakripisyo, kitang tanan nagpatuon og disiplina sa atong tagsatagsa ka mga kaugalingon o atong gigiyahan ng atong mga anak o gihaguan gyud nga mukuha sa mga tagsatagsa ka module ngadto sa ilang tagsatagsa ka mga advisor o mga magtutudlo sa ilahang tagsatagsa usab ka seksyon sa ilahang pagtungha. Kining edukasyon akong gituuhan nga maoy usa ka hinagiban nga kung ang usa ka bata maka human sa iyang pagtuon, pagtungha gikan sa kindergarten ngadto sa high school o pagpadayon niya o pagtungha ngadto sa kolehiyo. Usa ka hinagiban nga iyahang magamit kung siya na usab ang mo atubang sa pagpanimpalad, pagkigpatok sa kinabuhi nining kalibutan. Kay kitang mga ginikanan moagi o dili mahitabo nga mogamot kita niining kalibutan aron sa kanunay magiya sa ilang tiliran, sa ilang dalan, sa ilang pagpanginabuhi. Kung dili atong ihatag ra kanila ang ilahang eksakto nga mga hinagiban pinagi sa edukasyon. So sa tanang mga magtutudlo usab nga nagsakripisyo sa ilahang kaugalingon nining panahon sa pandemya, congratulations sa inyo aron kamo magpadayon pagyud og paghatag o mga leksyon o para makakat-on ang ato ang mga kabataan. Kay sa tinuod lang kung wala ang mga magtutudlo, walay mga engineer, walay mga doctors, walay mga nurses, walay mahimong general, walay mahimong piloto o kuban pa nga mga kurso kung wala ang mga magtutudlo. So akong gisaluduhan ang atong tanan nga magtutudlo nga mao'y kaduhang ginikanan sa atong mga kabataan gikan sa ginikanan nga naa sa panimalay o ngadto sa eskwelahan o manghinaot ko nga unta kining niya atong gisagubang sa tibok kalibutan nga coronavirus. Masantla lang kini aron mahibalik kita sa normal nato nga panginabuhi. Ug para sa ako mas nindot ang kanang mag-it ato bangay ang magtutudlo ug ang mga pupils o mga estudyante sa pagharang o pag-disseminate sa atong mga maestro ngadto sa atong mga kabataan. O mabawasan usab makuhaan ang sakripisyo sa mga ginikanan nga ilaha karong gipasan tungod kay madubli man ang ilahang trabahoon pinagi sa pagtudlo o paggiya sa ilang mga anak, tapos pagsabitar sa mga module ngadto sa tulungaan o mangita pagyud og panikay-sikay para nga mabuhi nila ang ilang tagsatagsa ka pamilya. Sa mag-usapa, akong ingon congratulations sa atong mga estudyante, sa atong mga pupils, sa atong mga magtutudlo, maestra man o maestro, sa mga ginikanan nga kanunay ana naghatag yun og kanang dakong hinungdan sa pagsuporta sa ilahang mga tagsa-tagsa ka mga anak. Sa katapusan ako moingon, basta iligan number 1. Basta iligan walang iwanan. Daghang salamat, mayong adlaw kanatong tanan.
My warmest congratulations to all the graduates of Iligan City. It is with great honor that I applaud all of you as you begin the new chapter of your lives. This is a memorable occasion for your parents and guardians who tirelessly exerted their best efforts to provide you all with a better future. This year's theme of the Department of Education, End of School Year Rights, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, or strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, reflects the reforms needed to achieve the best quality in basic education and highlights all the challenges of the learners' rights to inclusive and quality education and to safety from the health risks. It is very important to recognize the significance of the universal approach to education that promotes equality of opportunities with a relevant and inclusive curriculum. The coronavirus pandemic has caused many graduation ceremonies to be replaced with virtual or drive-in ones. I know that many of you have successfully navigated this challenging situation. I am confident that we will be a resilient community, that you will not only persevere through, but you also learn from this experience. I encourage you to find that one thing that allows you to unwind and refocus when life seems too much to handle. It is our greatest commitment to serve and protect our local community and further combat the effect of the continuing and increasing spread of COVID-19 in our beloved Iligan City. We must take seriously all the necessary preventive measures to prevent the sporadic local transmission of the virus. Finally, I wish you all the best of your future that lies ahead. Rest assured that I will always pray and wish for your success to be part of building a stronger, unified, progressive, vibrant, and dynamic Iligan City. May you have a bright and prosperous future. Stay safe and healthy. Ascenso, Iligano.
Pilgrims on the journey of the narrow road, and those who've gone before us line the way, cheering on the faithful, encouraging the weary, their lives a stirring testament to God's sustaining grace. Surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us run the race not only for the prize, but as those who've gone before us, let us leave to those behind us the heritage of faithfulness passed on through godly love. us faithful. After all our hopes and dreams have come and gone, and our children sift through all we've left behind, may the clues that they discover and the memories they uncover become the light that leads them to the road we each must find. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light their way. May the footprints that we lead them to believe, and the lives we live inspire them to obey. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. May the fire of our devotion light their way. May the footprints that we lead them to believe, and the lives we live inspire them to obey. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful. Oh, may all who come behind us find us faithful.
Looking back at yesterday, I thought I gave it everything, but still there's so much road ahead of me.
When I looked into your eyes, I guess I didn't recognize who we are and all that we can be.
Sometimes it's hard to find yourself, but it's worth it in the end. 'Cause in your heart is where it all begins. We gotta be bold, we gotta be brave, we gotta be free. We gotta get loud, making that change. You gotta believe. We'll look deep inside, and we'll rise up and shine. We can be bold, we can be brave, let everyone see. It starts with you and me. There's something special that I've learned. It's together we can change the world. Everybody's got something they can bring. When you take a look
look inside yourself. Do you wish that you were something else? But who you are is who you need to be. Sometimes it's hard to find yourself, but it's worth it in the end. 'Cause in your heart is where it all begins. We gotta be bold, we gotta be brave, we gotta be free. We gotta get loud, making that change. You gotta believe. We'll look deep inside, and we'll rise up and shine. We can be bold, we can be brave. Let everyone see. It starts with you and me. It starts with you and me. It starts with you and me. If we all can do our part, we know that it can be the start to bring about the difference that we need.